Okay, everybody, we have three little stacks of cash in here. One stack is for these two binders. Another stack is for these two binders. And the third stack is for this binder. Let's get into it. Okay, so let's go ahead and look and see how much I've got for each one. I have $570 is going to be going into my sinking funds and my spending. Those are my regular cash stuffing every week that I do with you guys. Then I have $128 going to my savings challenges, and that's what these two binders are. And then the last bit of money is the new binder that we're going to talk about when we get to that one. But let's go ahead and start with the regular cash stuffing, and that one is $570. These are all separated like this today and put into these little clips because I'm actually a little behind. And we've had some deposits made and I don't want to get anything confused. So I'm trying to keep things separate. And I also told myself, girl, you better get to do your video and get this out of your way so I don't get confused. That would be terrible. Okay, so anyway. I am still, I don't know, you guys, I still feel like I'm just trying to get situated with everything. If you had a chance to watch my sister's video yesterday, it really resonated with me because she is basically doing the same thing. So of course we talk about this constantly, but I still feel like something is missing or that I can improve how I'm doing things somehow. I just don't know. And I ended up, in case you guys didn't see this, I ended up coming up with this introduction, I guess you could say, to journaling. This is a free download for you guys if you want to do this as well. I'm going to link the video here in case you missed it, but this, I go over it with you and I explain why adding journaling to budgeting is so beneficial. And of course, I've always known that, but I've never done it. So I'm going to go ahead and add this to my routine. I'm really curious to see if I don't know, have some epiphanies here and there, if it really does make me feel less stressed and less, I don't know, I always feel like I'm being pressed, right? Like pressed for time, pressed for whatever, just always feel like I'm under pressure. So I'm really hoping that writing things down and just getting them out will help. I also have this other download called a brain dump. I'm going to show you guys that too. I'll put it up here on the screen, but maybe I'll put that in my rotation as well. I don't know. I just feel like I need something. Something is missing and I'm trying to find it. And of course, I will continue to share it with you guys, the things that I do find, and let you know if they work or they don't work. I don't know, but I'm glad the new year's coming. Let's put it that way. I'm really glad the new year's coming because I don't know. I feel like I need some sort of fresh start. Something's off, right? I don't know. I'll figure it out. Anyway, I do have my cash planning sheet over here to the side. I will be looking to this to tell me how much to put into each envelope, just so you guys know. It's not completely guesswork, but a little bit. I'm going to be honest with telling you guys that these amounts that are over here, some of them are good and some of them I'm still just trying to work it out. I mean, they're never the same, right? I mean, things are just always different. So anyway, I'm adding 20 to household. And I have 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 74 is in here. This health envelope gets hammered. It is empty. Again, I ended up buying some greens, and this time we bought a different brand. We can get them from Walmart. They're a lot cheaper. They are Bobby approved. I don't know if you know what Bobby approved means, but he's this guy that we follow, and he has this app, and you can scan anything, food, vitamins, whatever you're putting in your body. I think he even does beauty products like deodorant, toothpaste. I haven't used it for that quite yet, but I do use it for food. If you scan an item, he tells you whether or not he considers it approved as far as like if it's healthy for you, if the ingredients are good. So anyway, it is a Bobby approved greens that we're using. They don't taste quite as good as the ones that we're used to, but that's okay. I think for the price difference, we're gonna make it work. Me and Jason both were okay with them. Okay, Uhtred, let me show you guys this. I have written here, where is our little guy? Right here. He has nothing this week. And I wrote down, I need to look at him because I think we all know that he's an expensive little boy, but I feel like he is getting more expensive. I don't know. I need to seriously run some numbers for him because, I mean, okay, let me put it to you this way. I just got him his 3-month supply of Apoquel, which is $300. He ain't got no $300 in his envelope. So I don't know. I feel like I'm always behind on this one and this one. So I'm going to be looking into those. Okay, groceries. Thank goodness. Here's one that's been doing me good, right? 20, 40, 60, 81, 150. I've been doing really good with that 150. I did go over like $20 last week, but I got a little bit left over from last week. I have $7, so I have 157 for groceries, and toiletries is getting 25. So let's add that in. Okay, toiletries is up to 40, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. But yeah, the household stuff, the stuff like this, you know, the toiletries, the groceries, Uhtred, this stuff is really hard to gauge. Like no matter how hard we try, right? It's a tough one. The regular spending stuff. I still feel like I haven't quite gotten it yet. I'm working on it. All right, Two Sister Bees is getting $30 and is now up to 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, and 97. And the miscellaneous envelope did take a few hits. Jason took, I think, $50 out of here. He just wanted to have some cash in his wallet. So he took that, and I feel like I took money out of here too. Let me look. Let's look at my spending really quickly. Okay, so this is Uhtred's Apoquel. That was, wow. And let's see. Yes, I did use the miscellaneous envelope. I got some phone chargers. I feel like our phone chargers were just, I don't know, not charging our phones. So we got some new ones. Anyway, all right, so, okay, so miscellaneous has 8, and I'm adding 20. So we have 28 in that one. And the tolls is getting 40 and is now up to 120. This is going to be a good one, I think. I think this, that's one envelope that's going to work out, right? So we are done with the spending. Let's go ahead and add to the sinking funds. All right, Winona is getting 30. It'll get 30 every week. And I'm still up and down about this too, you guys. I really don't know if I want to continue this or if I need to be looking into something else. I don't know. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. We'll see. I'm just going to leave it alone for now. I feel like just so many things have been changing and happening that changing something else like this, I don't know. I don't want to do it right now. I was talking to April about changing Wi-Fi for the house. Xfinity has gotten to the point where it's up to $80 now a month, which I think is ridiculous. And I'm certain that they do that because they know that it's a real pain in the ass to change your Wi-Fi. So they just hope that you will just keep paying their little amounts that they add constantly. It just seems like that bill, I swear that bill was $55 when I first got it. Now it's up to $82 or $83. That's significant from when I started. So anyway, Mint Mobile has home Wi-Fi now for $30 a month. I am going to force myself to change it. I have to. I mean, from 80 something dollars to 30, as long as it works, that's all I care about. And I got to tell you guys this. Yesterday, Xfinity actually went out, and I've noticed it's been going out a lot lately here at home. And I ended up using my phone to connect everything back to the internet so I could continue to work because I can't work without the internet. and my phone was doing great. It was doing just as good as my home Wi-Fi. So that's really what made me think, you know what, maybe I should just switch to the Mint mobile Wi-Fi and see how it does. So anyway, I'll let you I'll let you guys know about that too. Anyway, vehicle insurance, all this is prop money, which I think most of you guys know that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $800 in the bank. And we have, so I'm up to an even, well, it's not even. I have $1,001. Interesting. Okay, so I will probably go ahead and put all of this in the bank and just put a 1,000 prop in here for next week. Ugh, okay. So let's put that in there. Here's good old Mint Mobile, and this one is 50. And just so you guys know, this is paid annually. I mean, I love doing that. Literally paying for my phone bill once a year. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Medical is getting 30. So yeah, stay tuned for the story on this. You guys will probably like hearing about what is going on there. It's a whole story. So we've got 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 220, 225. This is so funny to me sometimes, and I have to say this because this particular envelope, I've had a history with my medical envelope. If you've been watching me for a long time, I have had to clear out all of my binders for medical emergencies. And I just think it's so funny how everything's okay now, which is great. And I really don't need to get into this envelope too often anymore. So the amounts that I put in it are much lower than what they used to be. But man, they're still adding up, right? I'm a little surprised just now when I counted it at how much was in there. It's just these little amounts, and I'm now up over a couple $100. That is the beauty of the cash stuffing method. I've had to say that. I don't know. Just had to tell you guys that. Emergency. Now this one actually is tied to my tracker in here. That is right here. And I'm going to be adding another 20. Each of these are worth 10. So we're going to mark off 2 more. That means I should have $100, right? 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. Yes, we have $100 in here. That's good news. And the next one, tags. This is another one that is off, which is why I'm feeling this way, right? It's starting to make sense now that I'm talking about it out loud and not just thinking about it. The tags. So here's the total, $273. I just paid yesterday, and I wasn't counting on paying $273. I didn't know it was going to be that much. So, and it's partially because we just added 2 tags. So I wasn't really, I don't know. I guess I wasn't prepared for all of that. Let's see what I've got in here. Okay, I have 150, but I actually paid $273. So anyway, I'm taking this. Obviously, that needs to pay me back for yesterday. But this $273 divided by 12 is $23 a month. So I'm just going to be putting once a month into this envelope the $23 so that next December I should have the correct amount. Yes. This is all just it's always a work in progress, right? Kofi is getting this last 25. So let's put that in, 25. And this one is up to 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 150. Okay, next up are the savings challenges. I have $128 set aside for these. So this should be fun. Again, this is something that I'm just trying to keep as simple as possible. I don't ever want savings challenges to be complicated. These are supposed to be fun and I want to look forward to them. So as far as the simplifying, I know I've shown this to you guys already. This one is Christmas. Everything in here is Christmas related. And I'm not going to specify where any of this is going to go. It's just going to basically come down to when it's time, just see what I got in there, right? And just wing it. And then the same thing for all of these regular savings challenges that are in this binder. I do have some completed ones in here from last month, and I want to hold on to these until the end of this month, which we're almost there, right? So with the savings challenges, what I've just decided to do is whenever they're completed, I'm just going to see what's going on. I may have something come up that they need to go to, like right now, honestly. I have a broken dishwasher, so who knows? These completed savings challenges, that money might be going towards parts for a dishwasher. So freaking exciting, but that's how it is, right? I mean, at least it's there and I can use it for the dishwasher, so I'm happy about that. But anyway, other times maybe it'll be able to go for something fun or some other big goal, like some more towards my mortgage payment. I don't know. Who knows, right? But let's just go ahead and add the 128 that we have today. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just start right here. And we're going to add to this little tiny I have. It's a $50 tiny. Let's go ahead and let's add 15 to this one. So we're up to 21 with the tinies. And the next one is, I'm just going to go in order, right? Let's just go in order until we run out of money. I'm going to do 2 of these. So let's just scratch them off. We have 1. For $7, and what's this one? 7 plus 7. So let's add 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Total is 10, 20, 25, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to cash those out. Okay, next up is this roll to save game. I'm going to get the dice. Okay, and I think I'm actually going to, when I roll, I'm going to go that many spaces and save what's in the little die. You'll see, right? Okay, so we've got a B. So we're going to go to the next B, which is this one. I'm going to mark him off, and I'm going to go ahead and save 6. The B is worth 1 or 6. So I went ahead with 6 this time. Okay, I got another B. So we'll mark him off. And let's just go $1 this time. 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's $3. 1, 2, 3. And let's go again. 1. So that would be this one for $2. And let's go one more time. 2. 1, 2 for 1. Okay, altogether I have 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 56. So let's do 20, 50, 6. Just going to cash all that in. And next up, let's do swole the roll. Okay, so for this one, I take 2 die, I roll, and I add the numbers together. If I roll doubles, I add the numbers together and I save an extra $2. So let's get going with this. So that's 7. Let's go again. 4. So I'm up to 11. 8. So we got 19. And let's go one more time. 19 and 11 for an even 30. 20, 25, 30. And we're up to 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 61. All right, let's skip the scratch offs today and go to Oh My Gourd, this little board game. Gonna start up here at the top and work my way down. 2. That's $2. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's $8. 2. Okay, we hit a big one. We just hit $22. Let's see if I have that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22. All right. So let's add this in. And Oh My Gourd is up to $91. Okay, let's add to this one in pie wheat crust. I like this one. And let's go ahead and finish this one out. Yay! So we've got 5, 8, 10, and 13. I think I have $13 here. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. I do. And okay, and I know this says $35. We have more than 35 because I had a trio of savings challenges in there. I don't know if you guys remember that, but I had September, October, and November. This is a couple savings challenges in one. I've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 63. But I'm just going to go ahead and put it with this one. Yay, we have one to add to our little bag. I love it. And we've got a few bucks left. So let's go ahead and play everybody's favorite girl math. Gonna get our dice, or die, I should say. And we start here and we're gonna work our way around. 2. This one says, it was on sale. That's money for later. Save $3. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm going to keep going until there's an IOU involved, right? I know some of you guys do not like those IOUs. They just do not bother me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Forgot my gift card. Go back 2 spaces. 1, 2. So that's get a refund. Save $1. Yay. That means we can keep going. 2, 1, 2. And we're back to that one. So let's go again. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Found the perfect one-piece outfit. Save $1. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bought Pilates app and quit the gym. Save another $1. Okay, we've got 5. So I'm going to cash that in and do that. We've got 5 ones left. Let's just keep going. 2. 1, 2. It says to save the bonus. Isn't that insane? And there, that's what I had left, $5. Unbelievable. Okay. I should mark that off. Yeah, let's do that. And okay, girl math is up to 25, 30, 34. Oh my gosh, I think that was the most fun that I've had with savings challenges in a little while. I don't know why. I really enjoyed that little round that we just did. Okay, so now we're on to this, and there's a little story attached to this little binder. And here's what's going on. I'm adding this because my youngest daughter, she has a car and it broke down, just completely broke down, and there's no fixing it. The mechanic is like, that's it, the car is done. It's basically time to junk it, which is exactly what she's doing with it. And of course, she was very stressed out. And at the same time, just to add insult to injury, at the same time, she quit her job. She had to because she was working in a hostile environment. And I mean, the things that she would tell me on a daily basis would just blow anybody's mind. But anyway, she had to leave that job, and then her car breaks down. So of course she's losing it. And it was a Friday morning, and I basically woke up and waited for Jason to get up so that I could tell him that I was leaving that morning to drive from Florida to North Carolina to help my daughter get a new car. So I went against, I guess, something that I always say I would never do, but I did it. I co-signed for her. She actually could have gotten the car herself without my signature, but the interest rate was higher, obviously. She doesn't have the credit history that I do, and the payment would have been too much. She wouldn't have been able to even afford it. So I co-signed. It lowered the payment to where she's only paying, I think it was like $11 more for this car than she was paying for her old car. So with all of that happening to her, I started thinking about credit and credit scores, and that is a whole other video that I do want to get into with you guys. Responsible use of credit cards. I definitely think that that is a conversation that I need to start having on this channel. It's not all about how do we pay off the debt, right? It's all of it. I'm going to do a video on it. But anyway, so here's what I'm going to do. With this binder, I'm going to try to put some extra cash in this binder. I don't know if this is going to sound strange or if you guys are going to be like, yeah, I would totally do that too. But this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait until this binder is completely done. All the money is in here. And then I'm going to send this money towards the principal of her car. Now, obviously, she will still be paying me back whatever I do end up sending in these lump sum payments, but she can pay me back with no interest, right? And in the meantime, I've also been selling her items. She has some items here at the house. I've been selling them on eBay and on Etsy and on Facebook. I shipped one yesterday for her. And what I'm doing is obviously the fees, the shipping, that comes out of her profit, but I'm also taking 20% for myself. And I'm doing that because I'm the one that is cleaning the item, taking the photos, listing it, dealing with the people, going there, right? I always tell you guys, if you have a family member that wants to sell stuff, that is a great way to make some extra money on the side for yourself, is to just take a cut, take a 20% off the top. But anyway, so let's go ahead and add, I have $100 that I want to add to this binder. And anyway, yeah, in the comments, let me know what you guys think about what I'm doing. Is it something you would do? I feel like we would do anything for our kids, right? Especially when they need us. But anyway, I'm going to start just right here at the front, and I'm going to keep going. So let's see. And this one is easy. We're going to start with the $5, and I really like this part of checking it off. I don't know. I just think it feels good, which is why I added that. So there's that. Let's put the 5. And the next one says, save today's high temperature. You guys, everybody's talking about fall and, I don't know, cozy sweaters, and I don't know what you guys do out there in the rest of America, but here in South Florida, ain't none of that going on. I mean, it is freaking hot outside. Alexa, what's the high temperature today?
Today, in Port St. Lucie, FL, expect a high of 84 degrees Fahrenheit.
Alexa, stop. 84 degrees, you guys. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the 8 plus the 4, and I'm going to add 12. But yeah, it is very warm in Florida. And I'm not complaining. I actually really like it. I prefer the heat. So let's put this in here. All right, that only took me an hour, right? Let's move on. The next one is roll the die, add 5 to the number rolled. All right, so let's get the die. And I rolled a 1, so I'm going to add 5 for 6. 5, 6. I really like this little game. It's pretty fun, actually. Okay, so let's put this in here. And the next one says, I spy something yellow. I see a lot of gold. Oh, I see yellow. Here's yellow. Bananas. So let's mark that off. And you save $1 per letter. And that is B-A-N-A. Oh my gosh, B-A-N-A-N-A-S, because there's plural, bananas, right? So that's 7. You know what was in my head just now? And it was probably in all of your heads too. The Gwen Stefani, B-A-N-A-N-A-S, or whatever the hell, I forget. B-A-N-A, this is banana. I don't know. Oh my God, I'm going to stop right now before I embarrass myself anymore. Okay, next up is another save $5. So let's do that. That's nice and easy. I don't know why I'm doing this like this from the side. Jennifer, you guys, I don't know about myself sometimes. Okay, this one says, save based on how many people are currently at home. Choose $1 or $3 each. I'm going to say $3, and there are 2 of us here, me and my little baby Uhtred. So that is $6. Okay, the next one, another roll dice, save amount, 6. 5 and 6. And yeah, I mean, obviously you could do this however you want. You could just do what I'm doing, like going in order. You could skip around however you want to do it, but it's pretty cool. 25, 25. I think what I'm going to do too, once I get to the end of the money, I might have to skip around. Okay, so this one says, pull 2 playing cards and save the larger amount. Face cards are worth 11. I got to go get the playing cards. I'll be right back. Okay, I got them. Let's mix them up just a little bit. And we're going to pull 2. We have a 10 and a face card for 11. So let's add that. 10, 11. Mark this one off. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. The house is clean. I really don't have anything left to do around the house. I did all the laundry, scrubbed the floors, all that stuff yesterday. I think the only thing I need to do today is I do need to make the bed, right? No, I think I made it already. You guys, I've been getting up at like 4 o'clock in the morning and I can't even remember like what I did because I'm up so early. So like by 9 a.m., I feel like it's 3 p.m. I don't know. It's crazy. I think it's still kind of coming from the time change. I don't know. I still haven't gotten used to that. Okay, so save the current hour. Alexa, what time is it? Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 1:24.
Alexa, stop. Okay, she says it is 1 o'clock. So I guess we're only going to put $1 in there. And this one is roll the die 3 times and save only the odd numbers that I roll. So let's do that 3 times. Okay, that's 1, 1 and 3. So I'm going to save $4 on this one. And I've got 11 here. I need some change. I'm going to take this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And what did I just roll? A 3 and a 1, right? For $4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let me get this out of the way. We don't need that anymore. Wow, I am going through this book, you guys. Look at this. With $100. So you could have some fun with this book. All right, 15. I do not have. I've got this much left. Let's do flip a coin. Heads is worth 5. Tails, you choose. Okay, let's see what I get. Tails is you choose. I choose all of the all of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is perfect. Okay, so I really enjoyed that. I really like this this honeydew binder. I knew that I would. I was really just looking for an excuse to do it. Anyway, okay, so that is all done, and I'm all caught up for the week. I did it. Yay. I got all of it out of the way, so nothing is going to get confused. And anyway, you guys, I want you to watch this video about the journaling. It is really good, and I think it will do a lot of us some good. I know I'm going to start doing it. And thank you for hanging out with me today and listening to me just ramble away. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time.